Hey guys, so this is not going to be a short. I wanted to talk to you guys about the new supply. You know, you're like, oh, my person's with someone new and they're going to get the love that I've always wanted. This person's changing. Look how happy they are. I want you to change your thought process, okay? And don't mind my nails. I have been gardening. I'm a mom of 5 boys, and I have to dig in the dirt, and I have to garden, and have to cook, and all that. So my nails are not always perfect, and I don't care. Anyways, new supply. Let's change that word to new victim. Okay, so you're like thinking this person's gonna change, they're being nice to this other person, look at all the love this person's getting, look how beautiful it is on Facebook. That's exactly where they want you. They want you jealous. Yeah, look at me, I got this new man or this new woman, and ooh yeah, I'm so happy, and look at this. I'm giving them everything you wanted. You wanted that, I gave it to them. You wanted that big house, I'm buying it for them. You wanted, I'm giving it to them. One, they're doing it because they're love bombing. And remember, love bombing looked beautiful when they were doing it to you as well. But remember, love bombing is just the spider getting you nice and nestled into that spider web. You are not seeing them changing. You are seeing them love bombing their new victim. So stop saying new supply. They're in love with this new person. This new person is just the new victim. And God brought this person in so that you could be free. But run while you have the chance, because this new victim may be smarter and catch on quicker to their manipulation and their gaslighting. And then they're going to be back right away to hoover you back in and tell you how much they've changed, only to prove to you again a year, 2 year, 10 year, whatever down the road that it's not changed. How it is right now is how it will always be. Because in order for them to change, they have to find fault in themselves. And people cannot say, oh wow, I was really shitty, I was really this. If they can, then they're not a narcissist. I can sit here and I can say I shoulda, coulda, woulda, did this, but it doesn't change the past. All I can do is move forward and change the way I see things. If I see this person is perfect and happy and they're getting what we want, is it jealousy? No. It's the addiction. If I put down a bottle and I'm an alcoholic, I'm gonna be looking at that bottle. I quit smoking, and my parents still smoke around me. So sometimes I stare at that cigarette like, oh yeah, I kind of want it, but then I tell myself why I shouldn't. Same thing. This is an addiction. And for those of you saying, oh, they must like it, they stay, they do this, that must mean that they love it. That is a total bullshit lie. And you know it. This person stays because they are addicted. And this addiction is harder than any other addiction, because when you give up heroin, when you give up cigarettes, when you give up alcohol or any other addiction, that bottle doesn't beg you to stay. That bottle doesn't say, if you leave me, I'm going to take the kids, I'm going to take the money, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That bottle doesn't try to make you jealous. That bottle just sits on the shelf and says, okay, you want to dump me down the drain? Cool, do it. More power to you. You know, like, it's way different, way harder. But yet when somebody quits drinking or doing drugs, you're like, yay, you've been sober a year now. Well, these people are sober. They've given up the narcissist, and they've done the hardest thing that they can do, because they're also fighting the love that they feel for this person. The thought that maybe this person is going to move on and have this happy life, and they're going to miss out on something. We're missing out on something. That's what we're thinking. We're missing out on something. Somebody else is getting the drug that we want, but we don't even know that we want it, because we don't even understand that we have an addiction to a person. Because when they give you hits of dopamine, those are hits of cocaine to your brain. Remember this. A person giving up alcohol. Okay, have you ever seen anyone detox from alcohol? Because I have. It's not pretty. They literally cry, they scream, they throw up, they feel like they're going to die mentally, physically, emotionally. It's terrible. They can't eat, they can't sleep. It's the same thing. They go through detox and withdrawal. So do people giving up a toxic person, but also they feel, I'm missing out. I'm the crazy one. They've been told, you're the crazy one. You're the crazy one. You're the crazy one. Look at all this stuff you do. And why do they tell you you're the crazy one and look at all this stuff you do? Because they want you to feel guilty. They want you to feel guilty that you're not doing what they want you to do. They want you to fall in line. They want to break you like a horse. A wild horse that needs to be broke, but you're not. You don't need to be broken, and you're not crazy. And if you're thinking, am I the narcissist? No, because narcissists do not sit around and ask themselves if there's a problem with them. So when you're going through detox and withdrawal from an addiction, a lot of people have to do this in a hospital because they literally cannot do it alone. They will die without doing it, okay? They could literally die. If you drink alcohol, like my ex-husband, he drank alcohol from the minute he woke up to the minute he went to bed, and every minute in between. He would forget to eat because that alcohol was so important. You're doing this on your own. You're like, I can't get out of bed today, so don't get out of bed today. Catch up on your favorite Netflix series. Watch a few new ones. Oh, but do not watch romance movies if you are going through detox and withdrawal. If you are literally so sad. I recommend watching, like, Is It Cake? Or some sort of cooking show. Why? Because there's no romance in there. You're not like, oh, I'm really missing out. I don't have anyone to love me, whatever. People who are going through detox and withdrawal from addiction are supposed to not even date for like a year. So if it would help you, maybe get a book on addiction. Even though you're not going through an alcohol addiction or a heroin addiction, you are going through an addiction. And I'm working on making a deck of cards, which is like an affirmation deck, but more like for you guys to stay positive for yourself. You're just going to pull this card and you're going to be like, okay. And you're going to remember these things. And I'm not exactly sure what I want to put on these cards or what they're going to look like, but they're going to be awesome because I feel like everything I create is awesome. It just is, because I'm awesome. And I want you to say you're awesome. I want you to go look in the mirror and I want you to say, hey there, gorgeous. You look so good today. Wow, I really love your... What do you love about yourself? I really love your eyes today. You look so good today. Remember, you are stronger. Sure, you can't get out of bed today, but that's okay because you're going through withdrawal. You're going through detox. You're also crashing from being in survival mode, from walking on eggshells. And you're going to be tired. Your body's been go, 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 keep this person happy. And now you're left alone. You're able to take care of yourself and you're going to crash. That's totally normal. You're going to sleep. Do it. Give your body what it wants. Self-love, self-care. If you can, take a nice salt bath. Really release some of that negative energy. And I know it sounds crazy, but if you hug a tree or even just put your hands on a tree and ask it to, it will transmute that negative energy into positive energy for you. But you have to believe that it works. If you don't believe it will work, it won't. In our addiction, we tell ourselves we need it. Just like an alcoholic says, but I need it. I'm going to die without it, this and that and whatever. Because what's going to stop the pain from this detox with this alcohol? The alcohol itself. If I go and I drink a bottle of alcohol, I'm going to feel better because now I won't be detoxing. Now I won't be withdrawing. Now I'm going to feel better. So what are we going to do? We're going to go out and we're going to date. We're going to go out. We're going to join dating sites. I want you to refrain from doing that. I want you to give that love that you've been giving to this person to yourself. Instead of saying, how do I make so-and-so happy today? I want you to say, how do I make me happy today? Wow, I would really like to buy myself a plant. I would really like to take a bath. I would really like to just lay in bed and order some pizza. That's what I did. It's just like when you're sick, okay? If you don't give your body the break it wants, you will get sick and you will have to take that break. Like, I wouldn't stop. After the divorce, after getting remarried, after like everything, it was just go, 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 go. And then I got COVID for 2 months, crashed, burned, laid in bed, couldn't do much of nothing besides keep me and my kids safe. Ordered pizza, ordered super spicy stuff, like just took care of me, just took care of us. Did my house get messy? It did, but it's better now. Thank goodness. It's okay if your house gets messy. I know, like me, I'd be so in trouble if my house was a mess. My husband would get so mad at me. Like, even if it was clean, he could come home, the whole house could be spotless. I could do everything to make him happy. Everything. It could be spotless. He could have everything he wanted, give him whatever he wanted, and still, he'd still be mad at me for something. Me or the kids, something or another. Nothing I did was ever good enough. So now I look at my house and I'm like, it's not clean enough. It's not clean enough. Or, oh my God, there's dishes on the counter. I'm gonna get in trouble. He's gonna drag me by my hair through the house because I didn't do it. Like, he comes home from work, the house is spotless. I've got a newborn. He's like 6 months or younger. You know, he woke up in the middle of the night. He got up, he was playing tummy time, playing with toys. So he gets home from work. There's a few baby toys on the ground because the baby and I went to sleep and fell asleep together. I get in trouble because the house is spotless, but to him it's a huge mess. There's baby toys on the ground. I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. So just do you. Whether you're with them or you're not, you can take this time to reflect on everything. If you're with them, you can take this time to build evidence for your case. If you're away from them, you can take time to reflect on it. Maybe look at old text messages or old videos or recordings to remember how horrible they were to you. To remember how they treated you. To realize, I didn't deserve this. And if I loved myself, I wouldn't have put myself in this. And sure, it's okay to be mad at yourself for putting up with this stuff. But you have to forgive yourself. You had an addiction. You're only human. You can't help being human and acting human. So I love you guys. You are doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment or email me at mamasabrina@yahoo.com. I look forward to talking with you guys soon. Bye.